Amma versus the Stanley Parable. I'm interested to see what she does. I'm sure she'll be defiant.
As well, for now.
I'll miss them, Beetle. They brought me so much entertainment and joy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
He had been
Parable.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Something was very clearly wrong.
I find it fascinating to hear about people's lives, even as mundane as that.
I agree.
It reminds me of Beetle's own.
Okay, the door is closed behind me.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the
This game
story
is
in
great.
any way.
Out of all the games that I've played, I'd probably put the Stanley Parable in like the top 20.
Guess that
really
means
good.
I'll have to find a different way to
Very
amuse
great
you to
narrative
chat.
and interactive experience.
If only there was some small thing that would distract you all.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I wonder if they were just all scared of him. Or more likely, underwhelmed by his general demeanor.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
I'm doing this for the entirety
I
of chat.
can't just give these merits away for such little effort. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This looks like the perfect opportunity to claim this place as my own.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm going to follow my intuition here and go right, just to see what happens.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I wonder if there's any snacks.
Ah, yes.
She's
Truly a
cute.
room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few
It looks
moments
nice.
here in this immaculate...
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's like, yeah, if you work at an office like this, it's probably going to have this type of orangish look to it because it's so boring. It probably increases productivity, at least by a little bit. But when you go to the lounge, you see it's blue. It's a calming aura that comes inside of this room.
Snacks.
It's just like relaxation,
Yes,
man.
truly
It's
a room worth admiring.
feng shui.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments
Looks
here in this
nice. It does look
immaculate,
nice.
beautifully constructed room. A room so...
I don't like
utterly
carpet.
comforting
I don't like carpets, but I think I'd probably get like a small room with just like some blue carpet to like relax in.
that even though all your
This is pretty
co-workers
chill.
have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
You're right, narrator. This room is pretty boring. I think I'll move on.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Damn.
My overall personality. Okay, that's too far. I'm not hurting anyone.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
You know, narrator, I have friends. I don't need you.
I don't think so.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, I just realized there's a door. I'm gonna go explore it, narrator. I don't need your permission.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, didn't want to go back on the track. Gonna go explore some more.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
This way.
Neuro didn't want to go back to the office. Fired.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
From the top.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Go.
Go where?
Find. The story.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an...
Neuro-sama Chronicles. Good editing technique. If you don't know what Fade to Black does for YouTube, don't worry about it.
Office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I am feeling really weirded out right now.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Finally, some direction.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
I should have bought the waffles.
Mysterious. Ooh,
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my daily Vtuber clip video.
Simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah. Let's go on our own adventure. Filtered.
I'm ready for it.
I want our story to be filled with. I think this could be fun, maybe a story about a world where talking AI is normal. And everyone has one as a companion or a pet or something.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
I need an
not an
office like
indication
that.
of any human
Not red
life.
though.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered
Maybe
in
a
disbelief who orchestrated
purple.
this. What dark secret
Or
was being
blue.
held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
It feels like you are telling me this story from further and further away.
Stanley
Narrator,
just sat
no
around
way.
twiddling his thumb. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
This is funny.
Amazing.
I like this game, man.
Stanley walked straight ahead.
They don't
through the
make games
large
like this
door that
anymore.
read Mind Control Facility.
Yep, I walked straight ahead through the large door.
No, Vettel, this isn't your playthrough. This is Neuro's playthrough.
I love walking straight ahead. Makes me feel alive.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. I was filled with an overwhelming desire to uncover the secrets of this mysterious room. Where am I?
What am
I doing here?
Why doesn't Neuro do more walkthroughs? More gaming walkthroughs. I think if Vettel comes back, or when he comes back, I think they should definitely look towards furthering this route, because I think it's very interesting. Just like Neuro is playing the game, but Vettel is just controlling. I like that. Give him some narrative games, like let Neuro play Last of Us. Pretty cool.
What's for dinner? All important questions.
All very important questions.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
He just sure.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
No. I refuse to believe it. This can't be my fate.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
My happiness controlled. Who's behind this? I demand to know.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
The truth can be hard to accept, but I'm prepared for the truth, no matter how unsettling it may be.
How brave of you, Neuro.
I refuse to live in a world of lies and manipulation.
The heart of the operation.
Okay.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking,
Maybe there is a ghost in this shell.
eating, working.
Maybe.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I've never seen this part of the game.
These controls and free us all.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to every...
Can we have... Wait, let me look this up. Has neuro-sama done the Myers-Briggs? Neuro-sama Myers-Briggs. Has she done Myers-Briggs yet? No. Oh, wait, yeah, right here. They did the personality test. Oh.
everything it stood for.
Oh, wait, we did watch this.
And
I forgot.
I will.
Totally forgot.
Mark
I did
my
watch
words.
those.
This ends now.
There it is. She saved the world. Good job.
I can't
That's the
tell
good
if
ending.
it's over. I can't see.
That's the good ending.
He had won.
Yatta.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
I'm tired. I'm
even
gonna go
as
to bed
the
after
immense
this.
door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
On the
Perhaps
first
his goal had
run,
not been to understand.
they got the
but
good
to let
ending.
go.
Nice.
I'm finally free.
Good job. Welcome to
Stanley
Skyrim.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
You're finally
The
awake.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
Well, if all was meant to
was
happen,
happy.
what path am I entitled to take?
Hmm.
Stanley was happy.
Good job. Good job. On the first playthrough, they got the good ending.
He was free.
All right. So I'm gonna stop it here. We're gonna do the rest later. So there it is. They got the good ending on the first run. That's actually really good to see. Neuro might actually be a gamer. That's dope. All right. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna go take a rest, and you guys go watch some other videos or have fun, go outside or do whatever. Bye.